How's it going, guys? I'm back with more War of the Vikings. I'm gonna do 2 rounds of Domination here on Outpost and Village. This is actually my second attempt now at recording this. The first time I tried recording, it crashed about 20 seconds into the round. Then hopped back on the game, got back onto the same server, and it crashed a minute after I started recording on that one again. That one went to shit. And this is likely going to be the last time you see me play this game for a while. Die! Basically, the last time I quit this game last month, I said I would come back to playing this game regularly when they fixed all of the game's problems. Unfortunately, they haven't fixed the game's problems with this update, and that arrow in my hip wasn't actually in me, it was floating in the air. They've made some minor improvements towards fixing the game, but they haven't actually fixed the game. You know, hit detection is still horrible. Hitboxes are still a disgrace. You know, netcode is still awful. Two-handed axes are still horribly broken. I got killed by an attack there that didn't hit me. Shields are still a broken mess. You know, they said they improved collision detection on the shields or something, but the shields are still absolutely pathetic. Before the patch, shields might have blocked maybe 1 out of every 10 attacks. Now, if you're lucky, it might block 2 out of every 10 attacks. Shields are still useless. The two-handed axe is still really, really broken. In the last round I played, one guy on the enemy team, he killed 3 people in one swing with the two-handed axe. 3 people, insta-killed every single one of us. I was at full health. He hit me with the handle of the axe, insta-killed. Went straight through me, hit my teammate that was behind me with the axe head, insta-killed him, and managed to somehow kill his own teammate who was behind my teammate. Such a broken weapon. They've tried to balance it by, I believe, making it move slower if you want to change the direction you attack in from, what, 0.8 seconds to 1 second. But all that's done is have an indirect negative effect on spears. Spears have now become much more difficult to use because of this. I had an attack go through him, I had 2 attacks go through him, and now I'm gonna die. And even though the first half of that special is supposed to push him back, it hit into him, but it didn't push him back. Why does that guy have 2 cloaks? Is this a new bug? He's got 2 cloaks. Wonderful. A new bug has been introduced. So, you know what? While they have made minor improvements, you motherfucker. They've made minor improvements, but overall the game is still in absolutely shocking condition. There is no way this game should have launched, or should have been allowed to launch in the condition it's in. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, this game should still be in early access. And frankly, it should have remained in early access for at least another 2 months. That's how bad of a condition this game is in. And the fact that Paradox have the developers, Fat Shark, prioritizing DLC over patch fixes, or over bug fixes to make the game playable, it really speaks volumes about the direction the game is going in. Managed to fluke a life there. You know, it's just, until they can get their act together and fix the game, I'm pretty much done with this game. Like I said the last time I quit, I was really hoping that this patch would have changed a lot, but all they really did was fix a handful of crashes that, you know, I'm willing to bet most people didn't even know existed. heal up again. We're gonna lose this one. There's no way we're winning this. Unless we can cap all 3 points and hold on to them, we've got this lost. Let's charge the tavern. Hit detection has actually become a lot worse with this update than it was before. Oh, hit by both of them at the same time. Like, my first impressions of this update, it really did seem like things were much better. It's the first few rounds I played after I logged in after the update. I wasn't experiencing any freezes, no lag, there was no teleportation, there was no crashes. Hit detection seemed okay for the most part. And then, about an hour after that, all the same problems kicked in again. And it went back to its usual unplayable state. Come on, Highburn. Get him, Archer. Where's the Archer? Alright, let's do this. You were a good distraction, teammate. Well, I managed to get a kill right at the end. We lost that one horribly. Got 14-3. Horribly unbalanced teams those were. It wasn't even close. So I'm going to do this one last round on Outpost, and then that's me done until they can actually start fixing, you know, fixing the game so it's in a playable state and not a horribly broken mess. I don't understand how the game could have been allowed to launch in the condition it did. Because launching it in the condition they did, all it resulted in doing was getting horrible review scores and scaring the majority of the players away who now have such a bad opinion about the game that they're likely never going to come back and give it a second chance. It should have stayed in early access, and it should have remained in early access for another month or two. Even if they just launched it in this condition as opposed to 2 months ago, it probably would have done a little better. But I will never understand why they thought it was a good idea to launch 2 months ago when it was in such a bad state. Nicholas. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of this round. But it's hard to do when your attacks keep fucking going through someone. There we go, finally. Alright, get up our teammate. Another one down. I finished them off, guys. I gotta heal up. I suspect we're going to get our asses kicked in this round too. They seem to be much better than we are at capping points. Come on. One more down, you can finish him off. This team is absolutely shocking. In fact, teamwork has greatly suffered with this update. I'm not kidding. The first day I played this update when it was released 2 days ago, I was team killed. It must have been about 6 or 7 times in the first 2 rounds I played. And yesterday when I tried playing it, I was team killed. It must have been another 6 or 7 times. And again today, I've been team killed. It must be over 10 times by now. In fact, in the last round before I started recording, I died, I think, or in one of the rounds before I started recording, I died 3 times in that round. And all 3 of those deaths were because I was team killed. Yep. Teamwork, and again, someone else just team killed there. I don't know if it's because the summer sale bringing in new people and they just don't know how to play the game and they're just hacking away at everything that moves, or if it's because people just don't give a shit anymore and they're just hacking at everything that moves. They don't care as long as someone dies. Ah! And look, I was dead. He didn't need to attack his teammate, but he attacked him anyway just to kill him. It's like people don't give a shit anymore. They just start hacking away at people. And on the side note of the Steam summer sale, as many people as are going to buy this game during the sale, they're likely going to leave the game just as quickly because of how bad of a state the game is in. Come on, let's do it. Hit detection crap. Ah. Hopefully someone can revive me. Nope. I swear, this team is absolutely awful. We're going to lose this, there's no way about it. Just like the last round, we've got this one lost. Horribly unbalanced teams, 2 rounds in a row. Night night. Let's heal up.
The first one's gonna be mine.
Get out of my way. So yeah, while the new class is fun but very spam happy, it's a very noob friendly class, to be honest. You just have to run in and wildly swing and you're gonna do really well. The new game mode, I love this new game mode, and I love Outpost and Village. Don't really like Mire that much. So they have introduced some very nice new content with the update. They just need to get their heads out of their asses and start focusing on fixing the game instead of releasing more content. We don't need more content for now, you need to make the game functional. If the game isn't functional, people are going to keep leaving, and releasing DLC is going to be pointless because of that. Because there's going to be nobody around to purchase the DLC or play the new content. Night night again, sir. And again, he's the guy who's been team killing me a lot in the last few rounds. We lost. Yeah, you're gonna die more from your teammates than you are the enemy. It's just, the game has gone to shit, to be honest. The maps are nice, the new game mode is nice, the class is nice, but they can add all the content they want to. If the game doesn't work, if it remains in an unplayable state like this, people are going to leave as quickly as they joined. And That's the simple truth of it. I don't know why they are prioritizing DLC over bug fixing. Because like I said, you can have all the content in the world. If the game doesn't work, if it's a broken mess, people are going to leave and there's nobody going to be there to play the new content. So they need to stop focusing on new content and start focusing on fixing the damn game. Because if they don't, there's not going to be anyone around in, in a couple of months' time. The game is already on its last legs. There's only like, what, 100 players on average at any time. And from what I can gather, it's pretty much dead in most American servers. West Coast America is practically empty now for servers. The Asian servers are empty. The Australian and New Zealand servers are more or less empty. The only really populated area now is Europe and I believe one server in Eastern America. So the game is dying. And if they don't hurry up and fix it and stop making new content, stop prioritizing content over fixing the game, it's going to die very, very, very soon. So that's it for me, guys. I will make another video of this eventually. I don't know when. If I get the mood, if I get the itch to play it, I probably will upload a video every now and again, but just like last time, until they fix it, I think I'm pretty much done. Hopefully they get a patch out soon that fixes a lot of the problems. If they can fix a lot of the problems, I will come back to playing it regularly and I will upload videos almost daily of it, but until then, it's either going to be a very, very rare video or a video every time they release new content or an update. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this and thanks for watching.